Hi, Mandy, back with ABA Part 2 in critical thinking. So the last video I was talking about the antecedent behavior consequence, how in a controlled setting, it's just one antecedent behavior consequence and then maybe we're done. But in the real world, something like this happens. So say you ask a person in your household before you leave, back in the old days when we had the garbage cans that were out. A lot of people don't sit out anymore. Please secure the trash can so, I don't know, the dog doesn't get in the trash and eat stuff that they shouldn't. Okay. So antecedent is the cue to secure the trash. The behavior is the person doesn't or does secure. We're going to say in this example, doesn't secure the trash. The consequence is the dog gets in the trash. Let's loop that back around to the antecedent is dog gets in the trash behavior. Dog gets sick, throws up. The consequence is there's mess everywhere. There's garbage everywhere. There's, dog sickness everywhere. So let's loop this back as the antecedent. We come home to a mess, and then what's the behavior? Then it starts to split off. See how complicated this gets? It either we clean it up or we take care of the dog or both. And then there's a consequence for each. And then it just keeps looping around and looping around. So you can see how when I'm talking about critical thinking, we need to think ahead to those what ifs and not just say, nah, I don't think so, or stop the thought, because that's how we make better decisions, hence have good critical thinking skills. Let's think ahead. If that consequence turns out either way, then what happens? How does that cascade of events play out? How does it affect the environment, things around us? How does it affect people around us? There's a lot of times, most of the time, it's a cascade of events. So critical thinking in the ABA three-part contingency antecedent behavior consequence. Stay tuned for more next week in the ASD series.